So today we're going to be watching Schindler's List. It came second in the poll, and I don't know what I've done to you guys. Like, first it was Interstellar, now it's Schindler's List. Do you guys just want to see me suffer? Like, do you just want to see me cry on camera? Is that it? Because I don't know too much about this film. I know obviously that it's about the Holocaust, and it's quite a well-known, popular film, and so a part of me is obviously looking forward to watching this because it is so well known, and I could see like on it's saying that's won 7 Oscars, so I'm excited to watch it in that aspect. But obviously I know it's gonna be a film that's gonna be it's gonna be hard watch, but I think especially these type of films, like that, they are important to watch, but I think now more than ever with everything that's going on in the world, it's really important to watch films like this to kind of like remind us what happened not so long ago and the direction that we're heading in. So, well, the direction that we are already in, unfortunately. So, you know, I think it's probably gonna hit now. Like, if I'd watched this maybe, I don't know, several years ago, like it would have still hit hard, but watching now, it's probably gonna be, I think it's probably going to make me very emotional because of all the horrific things that are happening right now. And so, yeah, it's like I'm excited to watch this, but I'm also not, so. Is this name Ralph Fiennes? Pretty sure he's in this, the actor who plays Voldemort. I don't know, I get confused with him and Liam Neeson, like they look exactly the same to me, so I can't tell.
They come into our house and tell us we don't live there anymore. It now belongs to a certain SS officer.
Please, I only know what they tell me, and what they tell me changes from day to day.
Yeah, because they're just doing what they want.
I know nothing about enamelware. Do you?
I was just the accountant.
Once the war ends, forget it. But for now, it's great. You can make a fortune, don't you think?
I think most people right now have other priorities.
Like what?
Surviving.
I pay them back in product, pots and pans.
Pots and pans.
Something they can use. Something they can feel on their hands. They can trade it on the black market. Do whatever they want. Everybody's happy.
No, I don't think anybody's happy right now.
You want, you could run the company for me.
I mean, you just wouldn't trust him.
They'd put up all the money. I'd do all the work. What if you don't mind my asking, would you do?
I'd make sure it's known the company's in business. I'd see that it had a certain panache. That's what I'm good at. Not the work, not the work.
But like, can he even say no to them? You know what I mean? Like, you would want to do it, but you'd also feel like obliged to do it.
All right. The German army wants to find out where it came from. I'm going to make sure they find out.
Now it's your problem.
You be quiet. Metal containers.
Hello.
This guy is everywhere.
How many?
I'm going to need some other things too as things come up.
This won't be a problem.
From time to time.
He's brave. See, I have the opinion that any people who want to or applaud like groups of people being put into camps or prisons to live in horrific conditions, I think that they should be forced to then live in the conditions that they wanted these people to live in, only for a week, because I'm not as evil as they are, but just so they can get like a taste of their own medicine, you know. And obviously this is just them putting them into the separate neighborhoods and stuff, but you know, if you're gonna force other people to go through something, you should go through it yourself.
It could not be better.
It could be worse.
Oh, tell me. How on earth could it possibly be worse?
We know for a fact it's gonna get worse, which is horrible. Because, like, this is already bad enough.
He's a very important man. Just give him 2 minutes of your time. Since when did time cost money? Just sit down and listen.
For each 1,000 you invest, I will repay you with 200 kilos of enamelware a month to begin in July and...
I don't know what his plan is.
Not good enough. Look where you're living. Look where you've been put. Not good enough. A couple of months ago, you'll be right. Not anymore.
Money, still money.
It's like you're trying to take advantage of people that are in such a horrific situation.
An enamelware factory over at the Polish Street. It's owned by a German, but it's outside the ghetto, so you can barter for extra goods. Also, he's asking for 10 healthy women for the... Bring your sister, okay?
What does he need women for?
I'm a graduate of the University of Lvov. I used to work at the hydro.
They have to prove themselves that they're worthy of not being sent to camps.
You can stay in this line all day, you'll still get one of these. They are no good. You'll have to leave the line now, and then you'll get a blue card, a Blauschein, to say that you are an essential worker. I'll get these papers for you at Pankevich.
Because then what about children?
Not essential. I think you misunderstand the meaning of the word.
No Blauscheins, sir. Stand over there. Move.
I teach history and literature. Since when it's not essential?
Because they want to teach their own version of history, not yours. The right one.
Crazy, you left it in your drawer. How many times have I told you? Your work certificate you keep in your pocket at all times. And you leave your in your drawer. How many times I told you?
I'm a metal polisher.
He just got saved.
Patient?
I'm a writer. I play the flute.
Moses is a skilled metal worker. He can make tin pots, he can make...
So did he do that? Did, like, he set it up because he knew that he'd be able to save some of them?
You need a secretary, pick one.
I don't know how. They're all so qualified.
You have to choose.
Big smile. Big smile.
He got all of them. I'm confused because, like, my instinct is obviously to not trust him, but so far, if he's helping them out and he's giving them all jobs so they don't get sent away.
Yeah, I need 700 gross from here for next Thursday. 900, no, make it 10 for Wednesday. And all this stuff here goes to Madras's factory on Tuesday of next week.
But is nobody going to come in and question, for example, why he's got so many secretaries? Or can he just do what he wants?
My father was fond of saying you need 3 things in life. A good doctor, a forgiving priest, and a clever accountant. The first 2, I've never had much use for. But the third, just pretend, for Christ's sake.
I mean, can you blame him for being wary and confused? He's obviously not going to trust you.
I know something. You would like her.
Oscar, please.
What?
I don't have to like her.
You
Just because you do. It doesn't work that way.
This is his sister or something.
Be careful of the step, miss.
Mrs. Schindler married.
Or his wife.
Does anyone ask about me?
Back home? Everybody. All the time.
So she's okay with him sleeping with other women because they live in separate countries, so she's like fine with it.
He did something no one else did. He came here with nothing, a suitcase, and built a bankrupt company into a major manufactory, and left with a steamer trunk. 2 steamer trunks.
So it's like he's doing it for his own ego and for like his own benefit. And the reason he said he was hiring the Jewish people was because they're cheaper than hiring a Polish person. But at the same time, like, he is kind of helping them out because obviously they're working for him and not being taken away.
Every business I tried, I can see now it wasn't me that failed. Something was missing.
But so he's not doing it out of the goodness of his heart, but like at the same time, it's helping them.
Should I stay?
It's a beautiful city.
I asked you if I should stay.
It's up to you.
I don't think that's the answer she wanted.
There is a machinist outside who would like to thank you personally for giving him a job.
I want to thank you, sir, for giving me the opportunity to work. ESS beat me up. They would have killed me, but I'm essential to the war effort. Thanks to you.
That's great.
Thanks. God bless you, sir.
All right.
You're a good man.
It's annoying because like he doesn't even seem that bothered, but it's like he literally did save his life and he's so grateful to work in a factory because it would mean death otherwise. And like that, just a prick.
Did you happen to notice that that man had one arm?
Did he?
What's his use?
Very useful.
How?
Very useful. Success!
See, I thought that he was doing it, like I said, he had his own selfish reasons for doing it, but like at the same time he knew he was helping them out, but now I just believe that he just hires them because, just purely because they're cheaper to hire, but like he doesn't care about anything else that's going on. He's not being like, oh, I'm also helping these people out. Like, no. It was naive of me to actually think that.
To them, it's a matter of national priority that Jews be made to shovel snow. It's got nothing to do with reality, Oscar. You know it, and I know it. Jews shoveling snow. It's got a ritual significance.
I just don't understand. Oh no, no, not him.
A social worker. Yes.
I just don't understand how people can have so much hatred
Oscar Schindler.
Social worker
for
for Oscar Schindler.
other people.
I work for Oscar Schindler.
Danke, look at the snow. Look at the snow. Look at the snow.
I lost a worker. I expect to be compensated. File a grievance with the economic office. It's your right. Would it do any good? Of course not.
It's like some people are just filled with so much hatred. I was like, I don't even know where it comes from.
To lunch, and he told us that to believe the Jewish skilled worker had a place in Reich economics was a treasonable idea. A one-armed machinist, Oscar? He was a metal press operator.
Can we not just go from a one-odd old man being shot to this? It's like these people, like, they just see these things happening, and it's like, how can you even, like, they just get on with their lives.
My plant manager is somewhere on this train. If it leaves with him on it, it'll disrupt production, and the armaments board will want to know why.
The list is correct, sir. There's nothing I can do.
But they just always look so arrogant about it and so full of themselves. Like, it just gives them a power trip because they feel important by putting other people down.
Gentlemen, thank you very much. I think I can guarantee you'll both be in southern Russia before the end of the month. Good day.
Now, these people, like, they're being fed these delusional lies, like, oh, you're better than these group of people, you're better than them because you have this or you don't have that. And it's like, just because someone's telling you that, you're just gonna be so delusional to believe that. I feel bad for the rest that, like, he got lucky. They took the teeth.
Yeah, on second thoughts, I don't really want someone else's maid. All those annoying habits I have to undo. What's her name?
Helen Hirsch.
I remember I went to a concentration camp in Berlin, and I can't remember, I think it was like February, March time. We were stood outside. It was the coldest I've ever been in my life, and I mean, we were all like, you know, winter coats, scarves and that, and they always explaining how like they would be forced to just stand there with barely any clothes on, and it was just like, it was literally never been that cold in my life, and these people out, like, they would force them to stand out there like that.
Subsidence and then collapse.
You are an engineer.
Yes, I'm a graduate of civil engineering from the University of Milan.
Unterscharführer.
Jawohl.
Shoot her.
I'm only trying to do my job.
Yeah, I'm doing mine.
Sir, she's foreman of construction.
You're not going to have arguments with these people.
She's just trying to do her job.
Shoot her! Here, on my authority.
So they don't like it when they're disabled or can't work or have whatever that prevents them from doing work properly. But then if they're actually qualified to do it, they also do that. they look like they both look very similar. I thought that was like a younger version of him.
Today will be remembered. Years from now, the young will ask with wonder about this day. 600 years ago, they came, they settled, they took hold, they prospered. In business, science, education, the arts. By this evening, those 6 centuries are a rumor. They never happened. Today is history.
I just wish there was a way for those soldiers and that to know, like, yeah, you did go down in history, but like how everyone generally thinks about you. Like, it's not, people don't look up and wonder and be like, you're so amazing. Like, they just think you're all so pathetic and awful. Like I said, I just don't understand how these people, these soldiers or whatever, can look at these people, can look at the children and how scared they are and be like, no, you deserve this just for being born the way that you are. You know, because of this or that. And it's like, you generally just have to have no soul. Like, that's just so, I mean, everything they do is so unnecessary, but like, the fact that they're just, the bullies. Like, I know what I said before, like, these people should be forced, anyone who's, because there's still people who think like this, deserve to be put in, like, the camp or wherever it is just for a week so they get to experience it. And some people will say that's too harsh because, like, well, we're no better than they are. But, like, some people only have empathy when it happens to them or someone that they care about. I just don't understand that.
You can go. Yes, you can.
You know, these people, like, it's not even that they allow it and they tolerate people to be put in these horrific situations. They laugh about it and they think that it's funny. Oh, please don't tell me you forgot it. That poison they're putting in there. It's a mercy thing that they're doing though. Won't they get into trouble for that though? They're not even gonna check if they're still alive.
As good as dead. Leave her. Give me a moment. Just let me bring her inside.
To the left! Men to the right. Women to the left! Women to the left, men to the left. Women to the left, men to the right.
I don't know where he can go to get away. Go into a building that they've already been in, hope that they won't go back in.
You have a blow sign, not enough room for you. What are you talking about? We tried it before, there's more than enough room. I changed my mind. Oh, look at the space in there. Now look at me. You are just scared.
I mean, I get that she wants to survive and that, but I feel like if you go through this, like, your sense of community has to be really strong, you know? Look out for each other. Because nobody else is gonna.
Hello, Adam. Hello, Danka. Come with me. I will put you in the good line.
Is there a good line? Is her jacket like the only thing that's got colour on it? How's this like change his perspective? I don't know why. Like, it's not like he didn't know that this was happening. Wow. Well, that's it. How would you know how long to hide for? Because I assume this is coming back the same night, but they could just come back the next day and always have someone just, you know, looking around. Like, that's just, like, you don't... All that, really? It's horrible when you think about most of the ones that were hidden were kids as well. People that hid the kids. Easy to hide because they're smaller and, like, they just did that. The fact that he lives here as well. It's just disgusting. He's just a psychopath. Like, it makes me wonder how many of them were just genuine psychopaths.
Wakey, wakey.
Like, he's generally, like, he's just not right in the head. Like, he's some sort of sociopath, psychopath to do something like that, like, and enjoy it. Like, I get that these people were, you know, they kept, like, there's this whole process of dehumanizing these people, but to, like, no, like, the way he's enjoying it is that he's a psychopath.
Everybody's gone.
No. No. They're not gone. They're here.
Wait, is that Ralph Fiennes and that's Liam Neeson?
We need more wine! More wine! Stay with my friend! Don't let him leave!
Literally right next to them, really?
I couldn't get you out of here.
Be all right.
Anyway, I'm here almost every week. Wednesdays usually. I look in on you, see how you're doing. These in your pocket. Come on.
If I was him, I'd be scared to have those in my pockets in case they found them.
I've got some workers coming in tomorrow. Where the hell are they from again?
Yugoslavia, Commandant.
I've got to make room. Make me a hinge.
Yes, sir.
I hate this guy so much. And they have to be so polite about it as well, like, it would just...
That's very good. What I don't understand is that you've been working since, I think, what, about 6 this morning. Yet, such a small pile of hinges. Oh, Christ.
Can't try that, sir.
Check the angle lever, maybe it's bent.
That's just cruel.
That my heap of hinges was so unsatisfactory because the machines were being recalibrated this morning.
The thing is, they're so fragile because they like to appear like the bigger ones, like you know, like they think they're so much better and bigger and that, but the second something goes wrong for them, he just flounces.
Thank you, sir. You're welcome.
So do they like give them gifts like that so they're less harsh on them?
Still, nobody knows.
It was you. You committed this crime.
No, sir.
But you know who, though?
Yes.
Who?
He's very gifted.
Yeah, sure. Bring him over.
Thank you again, Herr Director.
You're welcome again.
It's an honor to work for such a great company.
Yeah, it was a smart move that he did.
He wants you.
Who is she?
My name is Regina Perlmann, not Elsa Krause. I've been living in Krakow and Fuß paper since the ghetto massacre. My parents are in Płaszów. They are older people. They are killing older people now in Płaszów. They bury them up in the forest. Look, I I don't have any money.
I mean, she's being really brave by just revealing herself like that.
Please bring them here.
I don't do that. You've been misled. You think I don't know what you're doing? You're so quiet all the time. I know.
Are you losing money?
No, I'm not losing money. That's not the point.
Then what's the problem? Or they think that he's trying to help them or something. Might kill him. I don't know.
Gert is under enormous pressure. He's got a lot of things to worry about. And he's got the war, which brings out the worst in people. Never the good, but in normal circumstances, he wouldn't be like this. He'd be all right.
I don't think so.
A man who loves good food, good wine, the ladies, making money.
Killing.
He can't enjoy it.
He does.
He shot the man to the left of Bievsky, the man to the right of him. He walked down the line shooting every other man with a pistol.
What do you want me to do about it?
Nothing.
He's just saying that this guy is a psychopath. Like, he's not the good guy that you're claiming him to be, and that the war's just brought out the worst in him. He's probably loving every chance he gets to do that.
My first day here, he beat me because I threw out the bones from dinner.
Yeah, he's gonna find out what type of man he is.
He said the reason I beat you now is because you ask why I beat you.
I know your sufferings, Helen.
It doesn't matter. I have accepted them.
Accepted them?
One day, he will shoot me.
I just don't want to even know what other things they did to the women in here, you know?
And we saw the Herr Commandant come out of the front door, and there on the steps, he drew his gun and he shot a woman who was passing by. A woman carrying a bundle. And I couldn't guess what.
She didn't do anything. He just enjoys it.
The more you see of the Herr Commandant, the more you see there is no set rules that you...
Yeah. There are no rules.
Your liver's going to explode like a hand grenade.
Hopefully.
Power is when we have every justification to kill, and we don't. A man stole something, he's brought him before the Emperor, he throws himself down on the ground, he begs for mercy, and the Emperor pardons him.
Well, I mean, with a guy like this, you can't just tell him, like, don't do that or whatever. You need to kind of, like, make him feel bad and ashamed for his actions, but that could only come from it being said to him by someone like Schindler, who he does respect.
I'm on the good.
I pardon you.
I didn't know it was him. I've never seen him look this young, you know? I don't know how old he is in this film.
She was smoking on the job.
Tell her not to do it again.
Even he's shocked that he didn't just shoot her. They're just used to just shooting everyone, he feels like.
What are you using, Leszek?
Soap, Commandant.
Soap? Not lie?
Like, why would he want someone to be that scared of you?
Go ahead, go on, leave, I pardon you.
I mean, this is better than him shooting everyone. But because he now feels like that makes him, like, superior. Like a literal god complex. Because he gets to decide who lives and who dies. Didn't last long, did it?
I would like so much to reach out and touch you in your loneliness.
No, let's not do any touching.
What would be wrong with that? And I realize that you're not a person in the strictest sense of the word, but I mean, well, maybe you're right about that too. You know, maybe what's wrong isn't.
What's wrong is you.
I mean, when they compare you to vermin and to rodents and to lice.
No, you make a good point. You make a very good point.
She's literally shaken with how scared she is.
Are these the eyes of the rat? Hath not a Jew eyes? I feel for you, Helen.
It's funny how they'll make an exception for this, so they don't feel morally, like, in their eyes they're not doing anything wrong. You know, saying, like, you know, you're not like them. Like, you are, but you're not. you don't look like them, so that before it makes it okay.
You're Jewish, bitch. You nearly talked me into it, didn't you?
He's just mentally unwell. I mean, we've been known this, but he's just. Oh, he's doing that, I think, because I don't know. I guess to try and make it look like he, you know, if he treats them like humans, and the others see that they might, I don't know, not view them as like not human.
One was marked cloakroom and the other valuables, and then they were made to undress. They shaved their hair, and then they were herded down a big corridor, and then they gassed them.
I cannot believe it.
Yeah, but it is actually, they're doing that.
It doesn't make any sense. We're their workforce. What sense does it make to kill your own workforce?
I mean, none of what they're doing makes any sense. Oh, I'm trying to make themselves look nice, using their own blood. But it's just, because they're saying like, oh, well, the healthiest and the unhealthy, and it's like, but if you have them barely eating, barely sleeping, and in horrible conditions, most of them are going to be unhealthy. I mean, these people aren't rational, like, they don't even care. But the children... It's like anyone who feels threatened by children, to the point where they have to do that to them. How do you not know that you're the problem? And they just had the water running.
I have 20 meters at home in my garden.
We can reach the cars at the end. What?
They're not gonna help.
This car! This car!
He's like looking at someone with empathy, and it's like he's trying to make sense of that.
What about you? I violated the Raise and Resettlement Act. Though I doubt anyone can point out the actual provision to me. I kissed a Jewish girl.
Oh, that was for that. I thought it was for the water.
She was Jewish. She shouldn't have done it. But you didn't see this girl. I saw this girl, and this girl was, whoa, she was very good looking. They cast a spell on you, you know, the Jews.
I'm surprised that they care. Like, I just would have thought that they were allowed to do whatever they wanted with them, because they don't view them as humans. I was like, yeah, just do whatever you want. Like, they won't care. $10,000 of them. You know what, this is just what I mean, they're just... I can't believe they make them do it. I mean, I don't know, say I can't believe, as if they aren't just doing the absolute worst.
I've been talking to Gert.
I know the destination. These are the evacuation orders. I'm to help organize the shipment and put myself on the last train.
That's not what I was going to say. Did Gert promise me he'll put in a good word for you?
I don't think that's gonna help.
You ran my business. Someday, this is all going to end, you know. I was going to say we'll have a drink then.
He'll be dead. He was not lying when he said he had so much money.
I don't understand. You want these people?
These people. My people. I want my people.
Oh, he's gonna pay for them?
How many?
400, 450.
More.
I was gonna say that guy, he looks like Ben Kingsley, and I just seen that it actually is him.
That's it. You can finish that page.
I mean, there's still so many that he's saving.
For each of these names.
If you were still working for me, I'd expect you to talk me out of it. It's costing me a fortune.
It's the only thing he can do. Is this something, I don't know if this is actually a real story because I've never heard of it. It might be just because I've not heard of it, but I would like to think that there were some people that did try and help, and that not everybody was an evil cunt, but it wouldn't surprise me.
Oscar, there's a clerical error here at the bottom of the last page.
No, there's one more name I want to put there. I'll never find a maid as well trained as her at Brilliant.
Oh, I thought he killed her.
No, I want her to come back to Vienna with me. I want her to come and work for me there. I want to grow up old with her.
Are you mad?
Yes.
Next most merciful thing. I shall take her into the woods and shoot her painlessly in the back of the head.
You can give him to her. Well, you can give her to him. That would be the merciful thing.
We are Rosners. Henry, Nancy,
And Leo.
and our son.
Oh my god.
Yakov Levertov.
Faber Rosa.
Farber Andrzej.
Sarah.
I'm glad to see like familiar faces of the people we knew from the start of the film. That some of them have made it.
Helena Hirsch.
Where's his son?
I hope so. At least for obviously these people.
Best part. I don't like beans. Beans and meat and potatoes and bread.
That's not the way you make chun.
It's still nice to see that they've managed to keep their spirit after everything they've been through.
I like caviar.
Wait, they got taken to Auschwitz? What? Why? If he bought them. Which sounds so horrible to say, but like, you know. If Schindler bought them, and they're his, why would they take them here? Unless they got pissed off by him doing that. And I suppose like these people don't follow the rules, like they don't care.
45.
I thought everything was going like too well the past like 10 minutes of this film.
They're in Auschwitz. The train was never routed here. A paperwork mistake.
Is there still time to rescue them? Please tell me you can get them out in time. Because these are the same ones that were talking about, like, they didn't believe the whole thing with the showers. So they actually know what's gonna happen because they knew, because they'd heard about it. Oh, is it just a normal shower? I really hope he can get them out, but like I'm not feeling hopeful.
I have a shipment coming in tomorrow. These are fresh. The train comes, we turn it around.
Yes.
It's yours.
I understand. I want these.
That's right. It creates a lot of paperwork.
Well, stop being such a lazy arse. What's she grabbing them for? Why?
What are you doing?
Oh, I'm so glad he's here.
Essential girls. Their fingers polish the insides of shell metal casings.
What? Why? I don't understand why they were just gonna take them away anyway. Like, they bothered to get them all lined up to get on the train, and they're just gonna start taking the kids away for no reason. Because they just didn't want to. Just because they like being dicks for the sake of being dicks, because they're awful people.
There will be no summary executions here. There will be no interference of any kind. Hopes of ensuring that guards will no longer be allowed on the factory floor without my authorization.
He seems so disappointed in that, what he's just said. Like I said, some of them, this excites them way too much.
No doorman or maitre d' will ever mistake you again. I promise.
It's funny how you start off the film not liking Schindler, but he's like grown on me throughout the film.
I've got some wine in my office. Come.
Has Schindler done that on purpose? He wants them to hear them.
The unconditional surrender of Germany has just been announced. At midnight tonight, the war is over. Tomorrow, you'll begin the process of looking for survivors of your families. In most cases,
Yeah, they won't find them.
after 6 long years of murder, victims are being mourned throughout the world. We've survived. Many of you have come up to me and thanked me. Thank yourselves. Thank your fearless Stern and others among you who...
Yeah, he's done a lot of this.
I know you have received orders from our commandant, which he has received from his superiors to dispose of the population of this camp. Now would be the time to do it. Here they are, they're all here. This is your opportunity. Or you could leave and return to your families as men instead of murderers.
I mean, I'm sure they're already murderers.
In memory of the countless victims among your people, I ask us to observe 3 minutes of silence.
I would have loved to see the face of the other guy, whose name I can't remember. Who, his face when they told him they lost the war. I'm sure the smugness would have been wiped off his face, knowing that he's then going to be labelled a criminal and persecuted. What are they doing this for? Oh, a ring?
I want that cloth distributed to the workers. 2.5 meters each. Also, each person is to get a bottle of vodka. They won't drink it. They know its value. Likewise, those Egyptian cigarettes we organized.
It'll be done.
I mean, what? How did these people get back to like normalcy? Like they have no money, no house, no nothing. I assume they set up like places for them to go to get them back on their feet.
We've written a letter trying to explain things. In case you were captured, every worker has signed it.
It's Hebrew from the Talmud. It says, whoever saves one life saves the world entire.
Like, I understand why they're gonna go after him. Like, he was a member of the Nazi party and that. But, no, I guess not everything is black and white. He was part of an awful thing, but he did what he could to help people. Please hug him. A handshake will do, I guess.
I could have got more out. I could have got more. I don't know if I just... I could have got more.
Oscar, there are 1,100 people who are alive because of you. Look at them.
If I made more money,
This isn't your fault. Like, you did what you could.
I threw away so much money. You have no idea. If I just...
There will be generations because of what you did.
Good, what about this car? Why did I keep the car? 10 people right there. 10 people.
Yeah, but like...
This pin. 2 people.
It's easy to look back now and think about what you could have done differently.
I could have gone one more person. And I didn't. I didn't.
I mean, you did more than anyone else.
Have you been in Poland?
I just came from Poland.
Where should we go?
Don't go east, that's for sure. They hate you there. I wouldn't go west either, if I were you.
We could use some food.
Isn't that a town over there?
Yeah, it's probably so weird for them to just be able to walk around and go to a town. Like, they weren't literally allowed to do anything. You know, I'm waiting for the film to finish for me to say I'm kind of glad. Like, I thought the ending was gonna be... Oh no, this is... Oh, I love this. Oh, they're doing what, like he did? Because he couldn't shoot the gun. I'm glad they gave us that. I thought the ending was gonna be a lot more sad. Is this based on a real story then? Really? I don't know, I can't tell. Are these like the I don't are these the actors with the actual people? Fewer than 4,000 Jews are left alive in Poland today. 6,000 descendants of the Schindler Jews. Memory of the more than 6 million. Okay, so it is based on a true story. And he did save, Oskar Schindler saved 1,100 people, Jewish people. I wasn't expecting it, I don't know why, to be based on a true story. Like, I'd never heard, like I said, it doesn't, just because I hadn't heard of it doesn't mean that, like, it never happened. But I'm glad to know that that is actually a real story, because it kind of does, I guess, give you a little bit of it, to know that someone did actually care and try to do the right thing. Yeah, so this was me crying for basically 3 hours straight, and it's hard to comment on like the acting and just like the film in itself, because of like you're so busy focusing on everything else. But I think that it did a good job, obviously portraying the horrors of what happened, and obviously it was just such a hard watch. But I think it's so important to watch films like this, like I said, especially with everything that's going on right now in the world, because like it generally just was not that long ago, and the things like the level of cruelty that they reached was just absurd. And like I said, some of them were just generally so cruel. I mean, obviously there's gonna be people who are quite horrible, and then they just get given this rank of soldier or whatever, and like they get to do whatever they want. Not soldier, but you know, the ones like the Ralph Fiennes' character who was in charge. And like I said, I will never understand how anyone can get to that level of cruelty, or ever like look at someone to the point where, like, you know, Ralph Fiennes' character, like his interaction with Helen, of he felt attracted to her, and he was trying to justify it by him basically saying, you know, you don't look like a Jew, you don't look like the others. And then him kind of like realizing that she wasn't kind of like what he was doing, and then beating her and trying to blame it like she was trying to like seduce him or trick him or whatever. Because like he started to actually, he was seeing her as a person. If he was attracted to her, it's because she's a person and she's not like this vile thing, like he said. And it's insane that like that that was a thing. You know, even though I learned like the basics of the Holocaust and that, I think there's always new things to learn about it. Horrible things that happen and also nice things like this, which nice is weird to say, but you know, I've never heard about this, so it's nice to know that, like I said, that someone did try and help and do, you know, he saved so many of them. It just is just, like I said, if you had no idea that it even happened and you watched this film, you would never believe that that actually happened, if that makes sense. Like, and I think this film and many other films should be shown in high school. Like I said, when I was in high school, we were doing like a sociology class, and the teacher kind of like realized that everyone knew about the Holocaust, but nobody fully understood how horrific it was. So he put on the film The Pianist, and like I said, typical like teenage boys would make jokes, like they would make Hitler jokes and stuff like that. And he put the film on, and one of the first scenes is like an old man being thrown off a balcony because he was in a wheelchair and he couldn't get up. And everyone, including like this one particular boy who was like really bad when it came to jokes like that, and he was like, "There's no way they didn't do that." And my teacher was like, "Yeah, they did." And like everybody was in, like, it's the first time I've seen a whole class of people. You know, nobody was on the phone, nobody was asleep, nobody was doing something else. Like everybody was just glued to the film. And when the bell rang, everyone would be annoyed because like they wanted to continue watching the film. And after that, like I swear, no more Hitler jokes, no more Nazi jokes, no more Jewish jokes. Like they literally didn't hear any coming from the ones that actually watched the film and were in that class. And I do think, especially with everything that's going on now, and especially coming from the younger generation, like my generation and anyone who's younger, I do think that it's so important to be teaching these things. Because like I said, it's one thing to hear about it and to read about it, but for people to actually see it, even if it's just a film, it can be so powerful. And I think it would generally help, you know, maybe like about the Holocaust, but just do about a load of other things as well. Because films, like, people underestimate, I think, the educational system really underestimate films, because like it was always looked bad at by other teachers or whatever if a teacher put a film on, but like they can be really educational. And I think films like this would just really help show people what we are capable of as humans, unfortunately. And it's not something that we left behind, like it's going on now. And I think that, you know, we shouldn't let history repeat itself. And not that it could change much, as in, you know, we, the common people, can't really do much about anything like that happens, but at least, you know, because I see some disgusting comments from people and videos from people online, like I said, laughing about certain stuff and making jokes, and I don't know, I think for people like that, it could help make them learn empathy, I guess, and hopefully reduce the amount of like hate crimes and stuff that happen. But yeah, this film was, I can understand, I mean, it must be so hard to be in this film as an actor, and you know, anyone who's involved. It must take so much, like, I don't know, you would just be breaking down in tears, I feel, every day on set. I also had no idea it was directed by Steven Spielberg. But yeah, I mean, it's just such a moving film, and yeah, everything was obviously really well acted. You wouldn't, like, you kind of forget that you're watching a film and not necessarily, you know, it felt almost like a documentary at times, and I think it being in black and white really helped that. And everyone looks so real as well, as in, I don't know if it's because it's a film that came out in 1993, and nowadays, like, any film you watch, everyone looks fake, everyone looks, you know, not to be that person, but everyone looks too perfect, everybody looks so, you know, so seeing people, like, who just looked like people, I assume they probably just did get maybe hired just normal people, maybe people who didn't even have any acting experience, as, like, extras and to kind of, like, be in the scenes to make it more realistic. But that really helped me, like, submerge myself, you know? Yeah, I just, like I said, it's hard to talk about the acting, directing, everything because of, like, what you're watching. You're so focused on something else. But I think the fact that you kind of forget that is a film that you're watching, I think it shows that they did a really good job at what they did. And I think it's funny. I was like, I think Ralph Fiennes is in this film, and then it's Liam Neeson. I'm like, is that him? But I get him confused with Liam Neeson, so I generally could not tell for like a grand portion of the film. And then when it is actually Ralph Fiennes, I'm like, that looks like a younger version of Liam Neeson. Like, I never usually, like, I'm quite good at like faces, but then there's just a couple of actors in Hollywood and that I just I get confused with them. And they put two of them in this film. I was so like, I was like, this looks like Liam Neeson, but I knew that Ralph Fiennes in it. Like, I hadn't heard anything about Liam Neeson being in this film. But yeah, and like I said, it had kind of a happy ending than I expected. I was expecting it to, like, I don't know, I was expecting it to be much worse, so I'm kind of glad that out of everything that could have happened, like, it was like the better ending that we got. And yeah, it just made me want to, because I always feel like I felt a bit stupid when I was watching Sinners as well, because people were pointing things out in the comments, not like necessarily, but just like educating me, and I really do hate feeling kind of like ignorant, because like I should know these things. So it does make me want to kind of like look into that kind of stuff more, because I hate the fact that sometimes, like, I'm sure in this film people explain things to me in the comment, and it makes me feel awful, because like I don't want to come across as ignorant, but I am being ignorant, because like I should know that. So yeah, I'll definitely be looking into more stuff, but it's such a horrible thing to look at, but it's, like I said, it's so important to know these things and to remember. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this reaction. Not that I think it was just me crying and me just looking silently, just like overwhelmed. But hopefully you just somewhat enjoyed it, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one.